entertain the mental illness, but because you are using your profession.
Really,
You're using
Justin?
your profession to try to
keep slandering, Justin.
Personal lives for the simple fact that you no longer find them entertaining for you.
Really? Keep slandering, Justin. Keep harassing, Justin.
I mean, you had the audacity to call my police department. It's right there in your own words. You had the audacity to call my police department and try to persuade an officer of the law that somehow we were exploiting your fucking children. Are you
did.
Out of your fucking mind?
You did, and you've done several.
Are you out of your ever-loving mind?
You've done it to several children.
All because you were angry.
Nope, because you did it.
Do you not realize you
because you did it and you made that choice to do it.
You emailed on our behalf.
Yes, while you were lying to me.
People want to get on here and say that we're nuts?
Yes, you are nuts. Okay, I'm just going to let this play for a minute, guys. Look at all the people commenting as they crowd target some more because I called their friend McKenna a liar because she did lie. And the proof's coming.
And these agencies down these rabbit holes based on your narrative, and you're completely leaving out how you are trying to use your little persuasive lawyer powers to try to push people into saying things that perk up the interests of these agencies to get what you want.
He just said I've called over 30 agencies.
You do. It's no different than you were in a courtroom and you try to use your lawyer skills to try to poke or push a person into saying something that can be used and put either doubt or anger in a juror's mind to try to get a decision swayed your way. You do the same exact thing out here on Periscope day in and day out. That's why you say, let them keep talking. That's what you say.
Yes, keep talking. You're still doing it.
You and whoever you're aligned with at the time, what they're saying and what they're doing, and the little subtle threats that y'all are making to try to push other people into saying something so then you can pique the interest when you make your calls to these agencies to try to harm people in their real life. See, you leave all that part out when you call them. You act like the concerned guardian at Lytton or the concerned spokesman for kids.
Okay, he's mad because I called and reported that he exploited my children on the internet with identifying factors for my daughter. Creep.
The agencies that she's calling on you as she uses the fact that she's a lawyer to even get through the fucking door for relevancy. She doesn't tell them, oh, and by the way, I'm poking the bear, and by the way, I'm a part of this, and by the way, this
it's everybody's fault that they exploited children on the internet.
She doesn't tell them she's involved in this. She tells them she's been watching this and she has found areas of concern for it. That's what she tells them. And I have the officer on recording that called me and told me what you said to him. And those were the words you said to him.
Because your behavior does concern me.
A pattern of harassment? Oh, bitch.
Does this behavior not concern y'all? It's 24/7.
Because see, in the internet world, in Periscope world, see, you want to know the mental illness game that these people play? It's a grab for.
Oh, look, here's McKenna.
So what happens is that
look, her powers I don't have any powers.
A lot of these people will say,
you lie and say that I called the Utah Police Department to have people harass and crowd target me. And I call you a liar and find out the truth, and then look at what they twist that to.
Now we have proof and truth and facts because, another person came on here and just basically, said verbatim what I said, so now it's confirmed. And those little games like that can become stressful. Yes, they can. But all it is a people grab. It's a mentally ill, I want to grab as many people and make as many people believe me as I can.
Are you talking about yourself, Justin?
And somehow we win a Periscope award. If there's 50 people siding with us.
Look at that. Look at that nonsense. Do you see that? Look at that, what her profile picture is.
Okay. But I can assure you,
sick.
Cray Cray, I see her bubble down here. As much as I dislike that woman, well, at first I tried to like her. I mean, I did. I danced for her, and I wanted to be her friend. Well,
Cray Cray, who has called every agency, actually has called every agency across the country with a different story.
I believe that I got pretty nasty and pretty raunchy with, and y'all all know my personality. When I get angry, I can go that low, and you can't take it back. But it is what it is, right?
I don't know what they don't understand. You lie and you say I called somebody, and then you even double down and say you got audio of it. Yes, I'm gonna call and I'm gonna say this is what they said. Can you tell me the truth? And guess what? Law enforcement will tell you the truth. They hate it.
People to try to push some kind of narrative, in real life, to try to somehow affect her grandkids.
Oh, look at that stupid woman right there that is called that crazy. Wait, were your PD called again? I don't know, probably. So many people hate the Turners that. But if they exploit children again, yeah, I'll call again. Especially mine. Yes, I will protect mine from this sicko.
She was on her side, we was on this side. We said a lot of nasty shit.
When he crowd targets my daughter and puts her identifying factors in her name, yeah, you dadgum sure right.
Online that's probably not appropriate.
And they're continuing to, and it's coming.
Shit like that. But she can call down to her police department. She can go down. She ain't gonna have no calls from NJ Turner. I never tried to
call whoever you want.
Children.
If I'm such a liar, where are all these bar complaints that y'all lie about? What you waiting on? You can't do it because you're lying, Justin.
No steps taken to even try it.
You are lying.
With Shauna, y'all heard, the whole thing with, she comes out and cries to all these public and these fucking idiots, and most of them already, they don't really care if it's the truth or not, but they just like to. It's a gathering of scope warriors that you have a following.
As they called Shauna's police department and put it out to the public.
And NJ Turner called the police on me, and I had the police at my house. Well, bullshit. My wife just played the fucking call last night. No, my wife called your police department and said, "Were there any cops at your house last night?" Because according to this woman.
Look at that. Look at her profile picture, bashing the gay community.
She's had all these death threats at her home, and the police officer said, "There's no call history at that home whatsoever."
Right, and so when I call the Utah Police Department to prove you and McKenna are liars, what am I? You come on here and you crowd target again and try to harm me and my children and flat out say you're going after my job. That's what you do.
Jen Flavin. Hell, my officer down here, that bitch called our office, tried to.
This is her.
Hear one of these cops for 3 fucking
See
days
that?
down here. And that bitch leaves out everything she ever did.
She takes pride in.
No messages, please.
Bashing whoever she can. Let's look at these people that are participating in this. They want. Oh, look, there's Joanne. Look, y'all love me forever. Is that nasty, disgusting profile of NJ's bashing the gay community?
They're going to be the ones that eventually get their ass in lots of
trouble.
Well,
I have to say, Dawn missed me off putting my address out on. Pissed me off putting my address out on Scope. Yeah, Dawn McKenna does a lot. Nobody's lying to agencies. Stop lying, Justin.
CPS knows full well.
I haven't called CPS on anybody.
Trained when they come in, they're very calm, they're very cordial. They're trained to look for things, but they don't come in with a very forceful.
Oh, this is proof. Look, this is proof. This is their proof. Look. This is what they do. They slander and run their mouth and call it proof. Or it's a chat. No, I actually call where you accuse me of calling and find out I didn't. So that I can prove it when y'all go on and say you're coming after my job.
On the family, But I can assure you that these agencies do not like coming out and putting stress on children.
Look at Weimer down there.
But when they're being used to harass because you're pissed off at somebody, and when
Justin, show some proof that I called and brought CPS to anyone's home. It didn't happen.
That you are using them.
Listen to them talk. They got busted out on a lie, so they got to.
Every police officer with a badge knows whether they're regular humans or not. See, not everybody, because we have had so many dealings with them over bullshit.
So many dealings.
That I'm not gonna lie, that they don't somewhat give me anxiety when I see them or when they pull up.
They should give you anxiety because you're eventually going to be behind that jail cell for pulling your crap nonstop.
But I'm not like
right. You contacted. Oh, and by the way, Justin, where's the proof I called CPS on you when we know how they got there both times? So stop lying.
A sense of worry on them.
You've said it yourself why they were there and who called.
Now, if the cops deserve to be at your house, well then oh fucking well. But when they're there on frivolous shit because of calls that people like you make on them.
Oh, really? When have I ever sent the police to your house? Justin, ever. Show some proof, Justin. When have I ever sent the police to your house?
Feel nervous and harassed. You want me and my wife to feel fucking, scared or harassed.
No, you're scared because you run your mouth about people nonstop.
You're too chicken shit to show up to my door. So you use them to do it because you're angry.
Show some proof, Justin. When have I ever sent the police to your door? Ever.
You and your little band of fucking idiots because you're too chicken shit to show up.
But your good buddy Cropper did.
You use them to do your harassing for you based on frivolous fucking calls.
Look, I don't know how this keeps happening. Look, they're making it think that somebody called.
And you shouldn't be surprised at a knock at your fucking door. Because uncomfortable. It makes law-abiding citizens fucking uncomfortable.
No, it makes people uncomfortable that aren't law-abiding citizens.
When most of them are a decent mood or they are actually professional, they try to come at you more as a human to try to de-escalate it until they find out what's going on, because they know that just by their presence with that badge and that gun and that fucking uniform, that they bring a level of stress.
Justin's scared of the police. It causes him anxiety. Well, maybe he needs to get off the internet and shut his mouth, and the police won't be contacting him anymore. Problem solved. But I've never made the police go to his house, nor do I want to.
And CPS is the same fucking way. So don't be surprised if you don't get a knock at the door with your behavior, your establishment.
So now they're saying they're going to call the police. Hear them? And setting it up the reason why.
Because that is fucking true harassment.
No, I think this is pretty much harassment. You have no facts whatsoever, and you're on here running your mouth because you're mad. You're mad because your wife and Don McKenna decided that they were going to say, I called the Utah Police Department and stick to it. And guess what? It didn't happen, and y'all are liars.
Where when the shit just gets too thick, and there's so many lies being fucking told, or there's so many fucking people bullying you and being a fucking asshole and threatening you and all that, eventually what you do is basically you just take a fucking break. You turn the shit off, you find other shit to do, get your mind right, get it back in the place it needs to be, because it is mentally taxing. Hell, I'm above all, I can assure you.
That's exactly right. The only person that would be scared would be, oh, look at this one.
Take a fucking break.
That's what they want, guys.
You realize you walk out your front door, shit's just like it was before you got on this motherfucker, for the most part. Like, we can't always say that because they managed to infiltrate right around here in our hometown.
Send her videos to the Alabama Department of Children's Services because they contact her as a GAL. Yes, please do. Send this one. Also, send the one of Justin showing my daughter and NJ showing my daughter and my name, her friend's name, her school, and wanting someone to hurt her. Please send that one too, Miss Piazza.
If you want to take it further, then you try to handle it. But you turn this shit off, and then when you want to come back, you come back. But see, motherfuckers like this, that's the real harassment.
Yes, this is the real harassment. And the crowd targeting.
And
look.
Like you, Tina, just ain't gonna fucking back down. It's
all with lies.
And there's been a lot of people that have come and
And
gone.
I don't even know that woman.
That I've considered friends. There's been a lot of police officers look at me sideways. There's been a whole lot of motherfuckers like, what's your problem? Well, don't worry about it. That's what my problem is.
This would be, what's that girl's name? Somebody put it in the comments. That's Tammy Everhart. That other girl is the Cam Hart's girl. That's Joanne, the one that has lied on Judy a million times.
If I say it 5 times and I go back on it and come back, that's all my decisions and I make it. And we stand with you, Tina. You publicly come out and fucking said that you ain't gonna fucking not fucking or disassociate yourself from me just because a motherfucker tells you to. Nope, I ain't doing the same shit. At least you publicly come out.
I don't care who disassociates themselves with you, Justin. I don't give a shit.
I really do. And if that makes some people mad, I'm sorry, but you know what? Hey, it is what it is. I know that we have a lot of people in common, you know, that we might not get along with and stuff, but I've never used other people. I've never, you know, used people to attack you, and I keep things separate.
He's never used anybody to attack anybody. What's he doing right now? With lies. No proof. Just him running his mouth with a slanderous picture to harass, alarm, annoy, and he flat out said, take my job and my ability to take care of my family because he's jealous.
Because she's who she is. But that's the thing. People like this are different. They're a different.
This is who these people are, guys. They do it non-stop.
And Tracy. And people like that, because they, and people all on, you know, Tina Piazza, the people that she.
We know she has no case.
I mean, it's really honestly.
Oh, look, there's the real truth. Look, NJ's typing Materna feels entitled. They're so jealous because I have things.
My mental capacity can't grasp it all. I just simply can't.
So because they're scum, they're going to attack and target somebody that is professional, that actually has something.
Because
law enforcement has seen straight through it.
And clown a motherfucker. And they can't, hell, you want to come on here and lie about a motherfucker and cause, you know, some people, my wife don't like to be lied on.
His wife doesn't like to be lied on. And he has lied. I mean, you can't even count the lies he's told just now. Nobody's lying on his wife, his child, you know.
Well, Pam is another example. That's a fucking cop calling lying ass bitch just right along with her.
Oh, Pam, now he's on you.
These inferences and these subtle fucking little threats about, oh, I'm concerned about your children.
She's entitled to. I am concerned about that child in this house. Listen to this. This is psychotic.
And then they poke and poke and poke.
Anybody to lie and lie and lie and have to get reassurance on the internet of your lies
came across that shit on the fucking internet
to hurt other people. That's pretty psychotic.
As lawyers, guardian ad litems, as victims of NJ Turner, they're concerned to try to perk up the interest. And
really, look, if Materna comes here to my PD in person, they will probably send her to a padded cell. Okay, NJ, I'll call and ask that too, and then we'll
So I ain't
we'll play that as well.
Nasty bitch. You
Let's
understand?
see what if they think the same of your opinion. If you don't want me to call, stop lying, because I will call now.
Make those calls on my children to further bring harassment to them.
And ask if that's, since you are all about facts, if that is a fact.
I can assure you
And then I will play it for everybody to hear.
that legally, both civilly and criminally, I will not stop. I will talk to anybody and everybody and put pressure on every agency
Justin,
that you have had in contact to make them.
First, you have to have proof that I contacted somebody instead of on the internet running your mouth. But you can't, because you don't have proof, because there is no proof. All you can do is run your mouth and lie.
Get to be turned into fucking concerned fucking court-appointed fucking guardian ad litems. You don't get that fucking right on here.
Oh, he's mad. I don't
You
get that
the
right.
To come on here and start shit and fucking light fires all over the internet and get people and fucking.
Listen to how mad he is.
Lies and your fucking threats. And then when you get
no, see, y'all, I don't have a right to defend myself from their lies, because they throw out GAL and they throw out attorney. Well, I've got news for them. I can defend myself with my mouth just like they can defend theirs. And they are lying.
That you get a knock at your door from those same agencies that you've been calling everybody else, because that is.
So now they're saying they're going to call agencies. I've never called. I've never called all these places they're saying I called.
Fucking temper tantrums.
So this is how they're going to justify calling and lying.
You must have grown up one spoiled little bitch.
Here he goes again.
One spoiled.
He's jealous.
Little bitch to think that you have that ability.
No, I'm not playing the victim. I'm showing how crazy you are and what you do.
So what's done is done.
Yeah, what's done?
You don't scare me.
I'm not trying to scare you.
Call Dawn's police departments. Call all the places.
No, he's forgetting to tell you that Dawn said that there was a audio she heard of Materna calling her police department and trying to insert myself into cases. Dawn said that. So what I said was, that's not true, and I will call them and make sure I straighten that out. Now they're mad.
Simply fucking telling the fucking truth. And there are too many people on here that can vouch for, not just with words like you do, you know, when you want to talk to detectives and leave out your half. No, they can show proof. Yep, this woman did it to me.
Proof, yes, show some proof that I've called anybody.
So what, you're trying to get everybody and put our picture on top of this fucking little photo, and you think that that's for your entertainment? Bitch, you're going to end up the one just like this.
This is entertainment because it's freaking crazy. But since you wanted to exploit my children, you know.
And ethically, as far as your profession goes,
this is unethical, y'all. It's unethical for me to say this is crazy and these people are liars. Can someone please explain to me how that's unethical?
Fucking hotshot lawyer out there that goes, you know, fucking ambulance chasers, or, you know, when you're in courtrooms dealing with.
See, you can't have it both ways either. Look at this one throwing up the heart. Look at Joanne throwing up the hearts. They have no idea what I do every day.
But no, you
have never even seen a case of mine ever. But yet they're going to slander me professionally online. I see that, Joanne. I see you slandering.
Child custody cases.
I've interfered in child custody cases, says NJ.
Determining if they go to foster care, if they get out of foster care. Serious shit that goes on in courtrooms. So you are held
again, talking with no proof, because they are lying to hurt me and my children.
You are supposed to represent yourself in a certain fucking manner.
What? Like a manner that I won't allow you to lie on me and crowd target me?
Like you have so claimed, well, attorneys have freedom of speech too. Yeah, you're goddamn right you do.
Right, and I'm using my freedom of speech right now, saying you are a liar.
Just get on here and be a fucking asshole and lie on people just on the internet. No, you have interjected yourself using your fucking profession with phone calls.
Where's your proof, Justin?
Flash drives.
Look, here they go again. We all need to send letters and get lives to the Judicial Board in Alabama and CPS. Okay, she didn't even know what she's talking about, first of all.
Can come into fucking benefit to try to harm a person with your fucking lies to them.
Again, where is his proof?
So don't be surprised if you don't end up right there, bitch. You see that right there?
Oh, look, now that's what he wants.
Right there next to that fucking little drain.
Look, he's telling y'all what he wants. He's really coming after me now.
In a bump.
He's mad.
Fucking hands loose. More than likely because of your behavior, because no sane fucking person that would spend the amount of time that it takes to be a fucking lawyer, not a sane person.
Oh, he doesn't like the way I spend my time. Is that against the law, Justin? You can't control the way I spend my time?
You engage in the behavior, the personal attacks, not just on the internet, but
okay,
in real life.
Look at this NJ comment. Look up CLE Alabama. It's where she has her certification for GAL. They need to be notified. CLE stands for Continuing Legal Education. That's not even true, what she's saying right there. She can't even guide these people to harass correctly.
And he's running around fucking, writing tickets, and he's going around fucking arresting drug dealers, and he's going around fucking, doing all the shit that cops do. And then as soon as he clocks out, the next he hops in his fucking personal vehicle and goes to the fucking,
here's Antifa. Here you go, right here. This is what they do. They've been doing it for years.
Street racing and becomes a fucking criminal. Or then goes and hangs out with a fucking local drug dealer and sits around and fucking does cocaine with them or something. And then all of a sudden,
so is he trying to say that I sit around with drug dealers and do cocaine? Is that what he's saying now? Oh, this picture, isn't that funny?
To your profession, not as a lawyer, but as the specialized field in which you have chosen to go into, which is the family court system. And then completely become hypocritical, and as soon as you fucking clock out...
Hypocritical when I spend every day of my life fighting for children. It speaks for itself. Justin.
She contacted Cropper's ex-wife.
Oh, I contacted Cropper's ex-wife. Here we go again.
So Cropper gets on here. He gets on here and we've already worked all our shit.
No, they took I'm working with Cropper's ex-wife. Oh my God. Prove it.
With your bullshit.
I said I talked to her and I said why?
And then all of a sudden every word that comes out of his mouth is concerning.
It is.
It's concerning.
He's a crazy loon. You're a crazy loon.
Everybody knows it, and
okay.
All it's going to take is for the right person to see it, and you more like...
He's got proof. Cropper's got proof that I interfered in his custody case. Did you just hear what that loon said? Show that proof.
In a street race, while he's out here writing tickets all day for everybody that goes over the fucking speed limit for 1 mile over.
God, they're hurting. I think every case she has represented should be reviewed and reopened. Look, they're gonna really like to hear from her, the gay basher over here.
See where you got yourself bugged is that it's gonna come across, and they're gonna do a little investigation.
Well, he's mad.
You know the right, because of what you do for a living. You know the right people to contact. You know the right words to say to them. You know what kind of things they need to pique their interest to get the investigations rolling. You know all that because that's what you do for a fucking living in the judicial system.
Oh, now he's saying because I'm smart because I can outsmart these dumbasses and I can call out all their lies and I can determine exactly what's criminal and what's not criminal. That somehow I
It's
am,
at least 20. When they investigate, at least 20. You've done this too?
Oh, he said at least 20
And you know the
people
next thing that's
I
gonna
have
hit their
called
brain?
CPS or the cops on. That's what he just said.
Because of what you're doing, not just you're being an asshole, but the way that you're doing it with the child custody and the CPS and the manner.
Where's that proof?
Using agencies to harass people. You know, the very first thing that's going to come, the very
Because
next
you
thing
couldn't
that's
even
gonna
prove
come
one. You had Don McKenna come on here and try to do it, and she got busted out lying. So prove one.
What about all those? No,
And that's why he's
happens to an
mad.
officer
Oh, he's so mad.
that has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
Okay, first of all, Miss Piazza, there are no contracts for GAL work. God, they're dumb.
Put them away.
They're stupid.
Gets caught fucking planting drugs on somebody.
Oh, now he's gonna say I'm gonna
Guess
plant
what?
drugs
They
on
gotta go back
somebody.
and they gotta review every fucking case, because now at that point,
Justin, I don't have a problem. Let them review every court case I've ever been involved in.
because
Ever.
your behavior displayed exactly what you fucking were doing yourself.
If you feel that
So
need.
it's gonna be bigger than
See,
what
because
you
that
said.
doesn't scare me. Like you're afraid of the police. I'm not, because I've never committed a crime. Unlike you.
Knows what she's put in children's heads, or could possibly have put into children's heads, to go back home and fucking be against a parent that she did not like.
Oh, now I put lies in children's heads. Oh, dear Lord.
Because they're allowed to spend one-on-one time with children. They're supposed to be there for the betterment and the best interest of the child. But as I can clearly sit here and say with proof, in my opinion, Karen.
Wait, which one is it? Proof or her opinion? Did you hear her backtrack? Yeah, and that can be your opinion. But if you don't say you have proof of it, those are two different things, Miss Turner.
And to tear up fucking people in their real lives and be fucking destructive. Because she has shown that in her own actions.
Well,
that can be your opinion. Voice your opinion till the cows come home. But when you say there's proof and you throw out 20 to 30 people and all these things I've done that you don't have proof of, that's where the problem comes in.
A disagreement comes where you're not doing what she wants you to do, or you're not behaving in the manner in which she wants you to behave.
He thinks the more times he says it,
what does she do?
It's more believable.
She doesn't just throw a hissy fit.
And look at her, screen.
She runs to the opposite side.
All right, I think Judy's live, so I'm going to jump off of here because see, he has to do this for hours. But it's being recorded. I don't have to record it. It's being recorded. I got to get back to work for about another hour and 10 minutes. And then,
that maybe is a little.
Let me go see if Judy's live.
The way you feel like should be raised is a little bit rude.
Yeah, like I've always said, keep talking. Keep talking.
By whatever situation they've been in. So now you take it.